What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Hey, what's up? Hey, see some people going in. What's going on, everybody? Hold on, I'm about to send a couple messages. What's going on? All right, we got Karen. Got Brick Girls Go Stateside. I'll make sure I get the feedback off. Sorry about that. I had my speaker up. What's going on, everybody? So there's a lot to do. As y'all can see, I got the whole little intro going and stuff like that. Thank you all for who are joining us. And I really appreciate the people that showed up here at 5 and what have you. I've decided to go with this layout instead of the last one because this mic and this camera works a lot better. So I hope you guys enjoy some of the changes and everything like that. I've got the third person just came in. Okay. Again, thank you so much, everybody, for joining the live stream today. I really appreciate this. Yeah, see, I've been working hard. I've been working a lot to make sure that it looks and feels like a complete show and live stream. And what I'm learning about this software is they're trying to bait you into buying the more expensive version so that that the video and the audio quality is a lot better. They want you to get that 1080p, but that's like $50 a month. And the Simsational Gym at this point isn't making or creating enough in order to justify $50 a month. Not saying I don't love y'all and all like that, okay? But I am saying $50 is a lot for no return on investment other than, y'all get it. But I hope to get there one day. And I hope that you all will be there with me. For those of you who are tuning in for the, watch this as a pre-recorded, welcome to the Sensational Gent. I am the Sensational Gent, Sean C. And today, I came up with today's topic. Actually, it's from something a little bit more jarring, but it made me think about this topic in terms of what's going on, y'all. Flowers, Eggs, and Yeast is there. Thank y'all for showing up. I appreciate everybody. Okay. All right. But for everyone that is going to be watching this as a pre-recorded video, I want to say that today, have you ever, and for you all that are watching that are in the live stream, have you ever felt like things in your life just aren't going right, that the moves that you are making, don't seem to yield the results that you're necessarily looking for, and then I know a lot of you guys all of you guys are creators in some way, shape, or form. Have you ever just hit one of those funks where you're like, it's just hard for you to want to get on here and create and do the things you got to do, or even just in your life where you might hit a funk, you hit a rut, you can't get off that couch, stuff like that. Now, if this is you and you've experienced this, then today's topic, I hope, resonates with you and and the feelings that you may have toward this type of subject. So let me go ahead and show that. Brick Girls Go Stateside says the intro was epic. Thank you very much. I wanted to make sure that when people came into the live stream that you had a sense of feeling like, hey, this is a real podcast. That's what I want this to be. And then we had Flowers, Eggs, and Yeast. How y'all doing again? Everyone, thank you all for being here. And then we also have a hi to Flowers, Eggs, and Yeast. So I just want to say thank you, Karen, for showing up. Thank you, Brick Girls Go Stateside, and thank you, Flowers, Eggs, and Yeast. If you are not familiar with the people that are here in this live stream currently, they all have YouTube channels. They're all content creators. I hope that you all will go and check out their channels and subscribe, because I know that you're going to get quality content. You're going to get the salt of the earth people that are going to bring you the best entertainment that they can give. And they're always going to give you the 100%. So I appreciate everyone here in the live stream. Thank you so very much. And so that's my shout outs. Hopefully we get some more people coming here soon. Okay. So I so today I'm gonna get into the topics. I want to go through those real quick and we'll go ahead and we'll discuss this. I want to discuss this with you all that are watching the live stream. I want your input, I want your thoughts, and I want to talk about it in between each of the sections. So the first thing that I want to talk about, I totally miss all the other banners, but being trapped by your past, okay? Like my mom, okay? My mom and I had a little tiff, if you will, and it had a lot to do with my ex, okay? It had a lot to do with my my son's mom, and we just had a difference of opinion, and it led to us not talking for probably 3 to 4 years. I mean, it was a while before my mom and I talked. Actually, maybe not even that long. Might have been like 2 years or something. I say 4 years, but it was like 2 years or something. Me and my mom didn't talk. Listen, I may not have had the nuclear family that most people have, but I will tell you that my mom is a beast. Okay, this is a woman who used to do loss prevention, and some people stole some stuff out of the store. She runs after them. And then they were in a van. So they had this thing all set up. Okay. They had this van right parked outside. It was Sears. Okay. That was the store, right? It's gone now. So pretty much. So she runs out of Sears after people. She jumps on the van and it throws her off. And she come home like, oh, baby, I'm making it. They threw me off a van. I'm like, Mom, it's Sears. Let them steal the stuff. It ain't yours. They're not going to reimburse you. They're not going to give you a raise because you jumped on a van, right? Like a action hero or something, right? But my mom is that type of person. And now that she's gotten older, she, oh my God, let me answer this real quick. So, this is a great question. Brick Girls Go Stay Silent says, when are we going to meet your mom on the channel, Sean? Oh, okay. She asked about coming on the channel. If she comes on the channel, I'm pretty sure that'll probably be my most viewed video ever. Because she is a very interesting character. The problem with my mom coming on the channel is she's old. I mean, she doesn't look that old. But when I say she's old, I mean, she is like, at the time that I would have to broadcast this live stream, she would probably be in bed. She's one of those get up at 3 a.m., get home from work in the afternoon, and then eats and then takes a nap. Like I barely get to talk to my mom unless it's unless it's the weekend and she's in between meals or something. I don't know. Okay. And even then she's like, baby, I got to go. Baby, I got to eat. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you after I eat. Then I call her back after she eats, like, look, I got to lay down. Okay. I can't talk to you right now. So me and my mom have a very interesting dynamic. But I will say this, okay. I am going to work on her trying to come on one of these live streams or at least be a part of one of the shows. She now has a cell phone, so it'll be a lot easier to get her on here. Yes, it took my mom 60 plus years to get a cell phone. Okay. I didn't get my first cell phone until I was like 21. My son, he's 11 and has a cell phone. Matter of fact, he had it since he was 10. I don't understand these things, but that was great. Okay. So she doesn't let stuff go. And so she sometimes holds on for things way too long. And sometimes we can get trapped by our past where we don't let go of things. Okay. We are shaped by our past, but we shouldn't be necessarily defined by it. And I know some people might disagree with that statement, but hold on. Let me tell you why. You are shaped by your past. The way you are now is based on the things you've been through, the experiences that you've had and you've lived through. Okay. Absolutely. However, sometimes our past, if we let it define us, and let's say we didn't have the best past, or maybe as we become adults, we become more informed adults. And so our perspective changes. So we should be informed by the past for our future decisions, but we shouldn't necessarily let it define us in all cases. Okay. You know what they say, right? They say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. See, I didn't mess that up like George Bush did back in the day because I took the time to be thoughtful about what I was thinking. But that was pretty funny back in the day when he messed that up. Okay, fool you once, shame on you. Fool me twice, won't get shamed again. That dude was so funny, wasn't he? Okay, all right. So, uh, the next thing I want to bring up is planning for the future. All right. And listen, I am a huge Back to the Future fan. Okay. I think to me, when I was younger, I found that was one of the most influential and impressive things I saw, is because I was fascinated with the idea of time travel. And now when you become older, you realize, well, it's impossible, right? There's never going to be time travel. You can't get it back and stuff like that. I really wanted to see a hoverboard. I wanted a hoverboard. Now everybody say they got these little hoverboards with people riding around. I didn't even know what my son was on. I was like, what the hell is that thing? And he was like, oh, it's my hoverboard, Dad. And I'm like, yo, man, how aren't you like busting your head or something? Be careful on that thing, And here it is. I wanted to get on a magnetic hoverboard that just floated on nothing. And I thought that was going to be safe. Okay. Whatever. The things we think. But Back to the Future 2 did not occur. Okay. We don't have flying cars. We don't have all these things. But the way I want to talk about planning for the future is a lot of people get down on themselves. They get depressed that their life and things aren't going as the way they should be. But what I will tell you is that people that are positive, people that look ahead, people that have a goal in sight, they're happier. And they're happier because even though life might throw them lemons, they're able to make lemonade out of it because usually they have a plan. And the people that have plans in life, and especially if you write your plan down, I look this up if you want to. Don't take it on my word, but look it up. People that write their plans out are more successful or more apt to see those plans come to fruition than people that don't. They're more likely, right? You have to look up the percentages. I don't want to sit here and lie. What's going on? I want to stop for a second and give a shout out to my boy, Neil. I have a story to tell. Neil is in the house. What's going on, Neil? I hope you're doing fine, my friend. Welcome to the live stream. I appreciate you being here. If you don't know who this is, Neil, I have a story to tell. He has a great channel where he does a bunch of things where he gives you the truth in love, tells you stories that he's been through, does sketches. And his newest thing is Moneymakers, where he talks about the gig economy and different things that you can make money and improve your life. So I wanted to give that shout out to Neil. Thank you for being here, my friend. Okay. And so I lost my train of thought. You know that happens. Okay. I'm sorry about that, y'all. All right. So the people that plan out their life, let me take a sip of my drink, people. Yes, I drank. Last week I had a smoothie. Okay, this week this is a drink. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. This is a drink right here. This is a El Capitan Coca-Cola. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have said that. They ain't paying me for that. Whatever. It is what it is. And as I sip from my cup that I know someone spit in, I hate you, and I hate you, and I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and no one but you. Sorry, I had to borrow that from Dave Chappelle. I'm sorry, y'all. That's funny. That drink is good, y'all. I made that one nice. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. Okay, so I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I hadn't planned for the future. Again, I bring this up, and I've been seeming like I bring this up, but it is very essential to the premise of this channel of living your best life. You have to plan for the future. Now, younger Sean always thinks about older Sean. I'm going to say that again. Younger Sean always thinks about older Sean. Listen, I do some silly things. I am not the most perfect person. I'm not sitting here telling you I have it all figured out. What I will tell you is when I'm younger, Or even now, I'm younger than I am, hopefully years from now, right? Hopefully I get to see many years from now. Please. Okay. So I hope I get to see many years. And if I do, it is this Sean right now has a moment of clarity and I write out a plan and I say, this is where I see myself in this many years. And so I write out a plan to make sure I get there. Now, listen, life may go unexpectedly, but by following the plan, at least I have direction. Okay. Now I'm going to get to my point here in a moment, right? I'm going to get to the big point in a moment. We have to plan for the future that we want. See, you can't expect things just to go magically your way and you have no plan. All right. If we want our happiness, it's going to be inside of our plan. If your plan is of not selfish and oh, that's okay, Neil. Neil, you're doing your driving. Listen, this is what it's supposed to be a podcast. I'm talking in such a way that you guys could just listen, and that's what it's meant to do. But I want to get this message out to you guys and to you all that are watching this as a pre-recorded video, that you can use this information while driving, while watching, while doing whatever it is you do and get some positive from it, because it has helped me to be very successful. See, I can say that I am successful because the things that I've set my mind to over the years, I've done, okay? I will tell you that the percentage of people that have accomplished what I have is very small. And that's not me bragging, you guys. I'm just saying that I almost didn't make it. And it was the people in my life like you all, and it's the planning that got me to the end when I almost gave up. And trust me, I am not immune to seeing I almost give up. I know Neil likes to say, or he said in the last live stream, that I knew you wasn't going to quit. I honestly can't remember ever quitting, but I do remember failing. And we can learn a lot through our failures. And that's what positive and successful people do. They learn through their failures. Hey, I want to give a shout out to my cuz, Big Esco. Okay, this guy here makes great funny content on his Instagram. He's also he also creates music. For the longest, if you go watch my older videos, his beats that he gave me was the intro. Now, cuz I need you to make me some more music and make it more age appropriate this time. Not as hard as it was. Make me something that's going to hit, but it's like calm. I need something else, brother. And I will promote your music on this channel. I always promote you. Let me know what you want to do, okay? Cuz I miss you, brother. We got to holler at each other, okay? And got to figure out if I got to come to Cali or you got to come out here back to Vegas. Let me know, okay? Let me know. All right? So we have to plan for the future that we want to see. We have to plan for the happiness that we desire. And I'm going to tell you that when we do that, when things go wrong, stick to the plan. When I've been my most down, when I want to give up, when I want to quit, when I want to lay in the towel, when I want to throw in the white flag, when I want to do all these things and just give it up and call it a day. It's the plan that kept me on point. I know what I'm doing. Before I left the military, and I'm going to put this out for my credentials, just so you all that's watching me already know. But if you're watching this as pre-recorded, you're like, who are you, man? Who is you? Okay? I did 20 years in the military, right? I had 200 people working for me before I retired. That's who I am. I got it done. It's hard. Not many people do it. I'm proud of what I've done, but I'm even more proud of where I'm at right now. And I'm proud of all of you and the friends that I have out there. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Yeah, you got to come back out, bro. Oh, I know you got to come back out. Come back out and see me in Vegas. Come on, now it's going to be a good time. And you know, if you come back out to Vegas, I got another video to put out here, right? Living our best life. When me and Cuz do it, we do it. Come back out here, bro. We're going to have a great time. I'm going to let everybody know. Neil says, yeah, I was up last night because I was focusing on pacing. Yeah, as you can tell, right? Look, I'm just going to be showing. Look, unfortunately, I'm going to be honest with you guys. The captain helps me pace a little bit better. Because as my cousin knows, the person I am at home chilling is different than the person that I am, the persona when I go out. It's not that I'm being phony or whatever. It's just a different part of my personality. And that's the personality that I lead with when I go out. I'm a people person. That's why I stopped doing engineering, which why I chose not to go back to engineering. Yes, I did engineering for a very long time. And I decided I wanted to be in the service industry. And it's because it fits who I am. I get to be amongst people, even when they disgust me, even when they make me mad, even when they get on my last entire nerve. Guess what? I'm going to give you the respect. I'm going to use the breadth of my experience to be able to give you a good time. And that's why I succeed, because I look young, but I've been a lot of places. I've done a lot of things. I've seen a lot of people. I've been every corner of this country. I've even been to Alaska and I lived in Hawaii. So I have a lot of shot glasses from all the cities and places I've been. Again, it's not bragging. That's just telling you all my experience for the people who don't know who I am. So I like to use that to be able to give you the knowledge that I have. Okay, I've done a lot of things. And hopefully the mistakes that I've made aren't your mistakes. Okay. And the last thing I want to talk about, and oh, hey, Wanda, how you doing? Okay. So you got Ms. Amici here. Hold up. Let me put her up on screen. I'm giving everybody a shout out here that comes to the channel. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate you for being here. Make sure you go check out her channel. Listen, the family vibes that you get, I don't know how some of you all can do a channel, have a family, make the thing work, and still be successful. Listen, I have a lot more time than a lot of you guys do, and I am struggling to make all the time work. And even with my phone does tell me when to do things, but sometimes you're just not able to do it in the moment. So I hope you all are getting something from that. Thank you for showing up, Wanda. I appreciate you so very much. Okay. All right. And so my last point, okay. Sorry, you're going to hear me turn my little thing, my little page. So recently, sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. This is the part where it's going to get a little slow. It's going to get a little dark. And I'm going to try to keep the pace up just so that it doesn't get too dark. But I was looking at a Facebook post, and a Facebook post said, hey, are we going to have another reunion? Because we missed our second reunion. That's how old I am. We missed our second reunion because, look, we missed our second reunion. Let's just have a little fun for a second. We missed our second reunion for, oh, I'm almost knocked the camera off. We almost missed our second reunion for stupid reasons. We missed our second reunion because the people that were organizing the reunion didn't have the friends that they wanted in the house, okay? Their friends couldn't be there, so guess what? No one gets a reunion. Okay, so how fair is that, right? You get older, you start getting to these later reunions, you start losing friends. And so the post said, are we going to have a reunion or are we going to wait till all our friends pass away? So I'm sitting there like, all our friends pass away. We have lost a couple people, but like, well, why are you saying it like that? So then I'm like, oh man, I thought about somebody I knew, very, very vivid, bright, vibrant person that we grew up with, right, with a booming personality. And I remember that she is suffering from COVID. She had COVID before the vaccine became available. She has an older daughter, but she also has young kids. And she had been in the hospital for months. For months, hooked up with stuff in her nose, the oxygen, intubated, all these different things. This is what she was going through, not able to be there for her family. Her family can't come see her. So we had been posting, hang in there. Don't give up. We love you. We're here for you. All right? We are here for you. And then, so that made me think, wow, I've been busy these last few weeks. I haven't really checked in on her because I've been, keeping up with her posts, but I haven't seen nothing from her either. So when I went to go check, somebody says, um, man, we're gonna miss this person. I'm like, miss this person. As I dug and did more research, y'all, obviously, I think y'all see where this story is going. She was in rehab. She had her walker and everything, and she was getting back to walking. And she'd been in bed so long, she had to learn how to walk again. And she also had to get her breath back because it's COVID. That's where it kills you. It's the pneumonia. It's the lungs. It's the not being able to breathe. It's the turning of your lungs to liquid. Okay. So she was getting back, but her O2 levels kept dropping. And then I found out through my research that this person passed away. This isn't the first person I lost to COVID. I worked in a restaurant as a bartender here in Vegas, and I've lost a number of my customers. If I showed y'all my bar in my kitchen, you would see there's a picture of a gentleman who he would come to my bar on a Friday. He was like, "Hey, what you doing tonight?" I was like, "Well, I'm working and everything." He's like, "Go out tonight." Now, my Friday for me was a Monday. Okay, so I'm like, Monday? Who goes out on a Monday? And I'm like, he said it's Friday. I'm like, oh. I guess I'll meet up with you after work. And this older gentleman had such livelihood and such spirit. There's a pattern here. You see that? The person I was talking about was lively and spirited. This dude is lively and spirited. I like people that like people. People. Okay? So those people aren't here. So that brings me to my next point. Enjoy the moment, but don't do it sitting down. Okay? Enjoy the moment, but don't do it watching life pass you by. Don't think that you have any more extra time than I do. There are many people that outlive other people and they're doing worse off. So don't think that you have all the time in the world because you don't. So my last point, and I totally forgot to put this banner up. We got to live in the moment. Okay? We have to live in the moment. Now, there are some people that are living in the moment and they're just going out and wilding out and crazy, but they haven't planned for their future. There are some people that are living in the moment that are doing the same things they were doing before, but haven't looked at their past and made an evaluation of how I get better. Okay? Living in the moment does mean live in the moment. Live your best life. That's what we preach here on the Simsational Gent People. Okay? We're always going to preach that. But I've learned from my past. I prepare for the future, which allows me to live in the moment. That is where you're going to find true happiness. You're going to find true happiness when you know where you're going, you know where you came from, and then you can enjoy this moment. I looked at Neil deGrasse. I don't know who that is. That's black astrophysicist. Okay, that's the dude here that quasars and quarks and black holes and all these things. You know, diamonds, horseshoes, lucky stars. I hate that cereal, by the way. I'm traumatized by it. Remind me to tell y'all a story about why I hate Lucky Charms. But that's a whole nother subject. I don't want to get there about Lucky Charms. It's not today's topic. That's not where I'm trying to go, people. Okay? Make amends with the people in your life. Don't be like my mom and hold a grudge. Anger, stress, that's the things that kill people. That's the things that will shorten your life. All right? Love your neighbor. See, we're going to talk about the golden rule. I'm not sitting here saying I'm biblical, but I am spiritual, and I will say that truth is truth. Loving thy neighbor as thyself, what harm does that do? Why is it hard that in today's society that we cannot love one another? See, we used to have disagreements. I could disagree with you. You could disagree with me. But at the end of the day, we could come together and we can still have a good time. We can agree to disagree. Trust me, when you're in the military, you meet people from all over the country with different backgrounds, way they grew up, different ideologies, But guess what? You come together to get the job done. Sometimes you got to be that way. Love thy neighbor as thyself. I didn't want to say thy neighbor, but I didn't know how else to put it. Learn to love yourself. See, a lot of people are like, I love myself. I bought myself this. I did this for me. I did this and that and the third. And da, 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 da. Just because you buy yourself something don't mean you love yourself. See, it could be because you don't love yourself is why you got to buy yourself, that you have to immerse yourself in things that can disappear. Okay? Loving yourself means sometimes taking care of yourself. It means sometimes getting rid of the people that are in your life that don't mean you no good. That means getting rid of things in your life that are toxic to your well-being, things that are stumbling blocks that are holding you back from being the best version of yourself. See, sometimes loving yourself means that you need to evaluate what you're doing, step back and realize you're wrong. Sometimes it means you have to change your mindset and your perspective because maybe you are wrong. See, people that love themselves make sure they take the time to go ahead and see, what can I be doing? What can I be doing better? How do I improve this outcome, which is my life? That's loving yourself, okay? I wrote this down. It's funny. At least to me it is. It's like, how you going to talk about watching my six when you don't even wash your own butt? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know, your stuff stank. How you going to tell me about mine? Okay? And listen, it's not that we can't take constructive criticism. See, I believe I can learn from everyone. See, I can learn from the wisest person in the room, and I also can learn from the village idiot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, I grew up in the hood. I grew up in New Orleans. I grew up in a city that is known for partying, but is also economically rough in some places. And I would have them young man saying, come. I'd have the older dude be like, hey, young blood, come here real quick. Come here real quick. Hold on, let me holler at you, okay? Let me holler at you, you little young blood. Come on over here real quick. Let me holler at you. Wait, did I tell you to talk? Did I tell you to talk? Shut your tail up, okay? You're going to listen today. You're going to learn today, okay, boy? You're going to learn. And we would sit and listen. And he'd tell you something like, man, you're old drunk. See, if you go there and say, oh, he old drunk. But what I used to get from it was I'd listen to all the mistakes this person made. And I use that person's mistakes to my benefit. Remember what I said in the beginning of this live stream. If you're just showing up right now in the beginning of the live stream, I said, hey, you learn from the past. Don't dwell in it. Don't stay in it. Don't sit in it. Don't roll around in it. Y'all saw that? That hurt. That's when you know you're getting old. You're getting jiggy in it. All right? So, which is another old term. Okay? Don't roll around in the past. Just make sure you look back at it and learn. Okay? Let me bring this up on the screen. taking us to church now. I know, because you're preaching to the choir. Yes, absolutely. I don't mind doing that because we can still learn from that. And there's people that I hope watch this video later on and realize the truth in what I'm saying. We can all be edified by it. Look, if you go to church for years, you're going to hear some of the same sermons come up. It's just going to be spoken differently because we have to reinforce the values and the truths that make us our best selves. And in the case of this channel, to live our best lives. Okay? So that's what I have on that topic. I want to hear from you all. Okay? I'm about to switch this camera. I hope the video quality is good, because if it's not, I'm going to go back. Okay? Let us do this. I'm going to bring this camera a little closer, because when this goes through the live stream, it gets a little choppy and a little patchy and stuff like that. Listen, you all, I want to know what you guys think about what I've said so far. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Hey, do you believe in living in the moment? How do you reconcile your past? Are you still dealing with your past? Right? Are you letting your past still affect your future? Something that happened to you that maybe was traumatic, or something that you haven't gotten over. All right? Are you still dealing with that? Does that still bother you? Are you still letting it dictate the now? Because, see, you can't change the past. You can learn from it, okay? You can't predict the future, but you can plan for it. Live in the now. Do the things you need to do in the now, okay? And that's how you live your best life. So what y'all think in the comments there? I know some of y'all doing certain things, whatever. Let me know. Leave a comment down below to answer that question. I want to hear what you think. And let's have a robust conversation about this, okay? All right. Well, I'm not getting any questions or any comments right now, so I'm gonna take y'all to the last portion or last thing that I want to talk about. So at the end of the day, we do. I like to do a little section called memes of the week. Okay. So listen, these aren't the best memes. These are some ones that I came across. I wish I had taken more time, but I don't like to spend too long on social media. But these made me laugh. I hope they make you laugh. And that's what it's about too, right? About just really just having a good time. So, okay. Again, my sense of humor is a little out there, so don't get mad. To prevent spreading germs in the workplace, can anyone think of a good alternative to shaking hands? And I brought it up because it's Baby Yoda. When that thing went, Baby Yoda went viral, I didn't understand it until I started watching The Mandalorian. Oh my God, what an amazing show. Next. This is how black parents be in your face when you say yeah instead of yes. You think I'm one of your little friends? You know what's hilarious about this? What's hilarious about this is when my daughter moved back in with me, this is how I was. You think I'm one of your little friends? But all my kids know to say yes. I'll give them that look from across the room, right? And they already know they messed up. I mean, yes. Yes, be respectful to your elders. I'm going to still train good children, even as adults. I'm going to do my best. Next one. Son, allow me to offer my warmest congratulations. I'm certain that you'll remember today as the happiest in your life. Thanks, Dad. But the wedding's tomorrow. I know. Oh, man. Hey, for you all that are married or with someone now, you are lucky. You don't want to be in this dating game. I'm letting you know right now, this thing is brutal. Okay? So, let me get back to the stream. I'm going to come back to this in a second. But I want to come back to the stream because I want to bring up what was said here. Wanda, what you said there. I usually apologize to myself for when others have wronged me so that I can move on in life. Absolutely. Okay. Um, I think that I think that I don't necessarily feel like you always have to apologize to a person or apologize to yourself. That I think that we can forgive others and we can forgive ourselves. And forgiving another person doesn't mean, because I just had this conversation actually with my son's mom. I was like, forgiving a person doesn't mean that you have to be their friend. It doesn't mean that you have to be good buddies. It doesn't mean that you have to go hang out with each other anymore. It doesn't mean you have to talk every day. It doesn't mean you even have to communicate all the time. But it does mean that you are going on with your life and your going on doesn't hamper them, and hopefully they don't hamper you. So the most important thing, and I agree with you, Wanda, totally, the whole point is moving on, right? Because looking back is a hindrance, right? We could talk about the story of Sodom and Gomorrah and Lot and his wife. God told him to keep walking forward, but she looked back, turned to a pillar of salt. You can say, well, that didn't happen or whatever. It's just a story. And I'm using the story to say, when we look back, we stop ourselves from moving forward. We can hinder our blessings. We can never get to our blessings sometimes if we look back, especially if it becomes a stepping stone where we fall and we stumble and we don't know how to get back up. Excellent point. Another point she made. I don't hold grudges. It's a waste of time and energy. Absolutely. Go back into the live stream and see what I said. I said, hey, if you hold grudges, all right, if you're stressed out, if you're angry, you have all this fear and anxiety, all right, those are the things that kill people, right? And even the people that live a long time that have their hate and stuff built up, they live miserable lives. And I think that you're stopping yourself from having your max blessings by sitting there holding grudges. The other thing I like to tell people is if you're looking back, you're trying to see what's happening to another person. Oh, karma is going to get them. Karma going to get them. Wait a minute. When you look back, this is my experience. When you start to look back to see if somebody is going to be harmed, you're doing that out of malice because you want to see just cause come to them. But I've found that when you look back, nothing bad happens to bad people. You can't worry about what's going on with them. You have to worry about what's going on with you. And you have to move on. Okay? Don't waste your energy on people that aren't worth your time. I love it. Yeah, don't hold grudges. That's great. I believe in that fully. Okay. All right, we're gonna go back to the memes real quick. Next one. Dads, you're gonna sleep your life away. I'm up by 5 every morning. But by 7 p.m. Look, I was the same way. I came home, I could barely keep my head up. That's why I'm a night person, people. So I would have more time in my day. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but that's just me. But yeah, I take naps all the time. Okay. Call them grown folk naps. Next, you can't see this fully, but I don't have to really read this to y'all for y'all to see. Who would have thought was a good idea to put 2 slides out of Bigfoot's nipples? I mean, people, kids got to see this. Like, and look at that face; it's menacing. And is that King Kong or Bigfoot? I don't really know which is which. It looked the same to me, but that's kind of menacing. I mean, if you're a kid, that's some traumatizing stuff. I know back in the day, I wouldn't want to get on that slide with you. Doubt it. Next, if you were a cookie, you'd be. You just went from 0 to 100. I'm gonna get it off the screen. Okay. Next, this one is a little corny. When you excel, they spreadsheet about you. You made a PowerPoint. Womp 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 womp. Me going on a stupid little daily walk for my stupid physical and mental health. You can't be mad about that stuff, okay? It's funny because a lot of people do it grudgingly. But hey, if you want to see or hear, all right, about good mental health and fitness stuff, I'm going to put in a plug for Simsational Fitness and Wellness. It's the second channel here. There's good information on that channel that would help you reach your fitness goals to live your best life. I already wrote the script last night for the next video. I promise I'll work on it today. I should have the video out by tomorrow. So check out Simsational Fitness and Wellness. I promise I'm going to come with the heat. I'm going to bring some more stuff. It's all good stuff. Even what I put out already, the few videos, a couple videos will help you in your fitness journey. I guarantee it. I've helped many people lose weight. I've helped skinny people gain weight. I've even helped myself put on 30 pounds of muscle, be bigger than I've ever been, be the biggest guy in the gym. I've also helped people to lose the weight they had to, especially being in the military. We have to be in top physical fitness. For whatever height you are, you have to be a certain weight, and I made sure people got there. So I know what I'm talking about. Go to Simsational Fitness and Wellness. That's my plug. I'm done. Okay. I want to put this up on the screen. See what Wanda says. I've had the worst relationship with my father throughout my entire life. I visited him in the nursing home and forgave him. I wanted him to transition peacefully. So happy that I did. You know, that is, thank you for sharing that, Wanda. My ex called me. And can I take a sip real quick? Can y'all bear with me? Y'all, a couple people that's in here. Um, she told me that somebody that had wronged her in the past, and I knew about this when we were together. Um, I'm gonna switch cameras just to make sure. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch cameras because this actually sounds a lot better. It looks a lot better when you do the live stream later. So Wanda, your point is well taken. Again, my ex, my son's mom, was talking about a situation in which someone that had wronged her very badly in her life when she was younger pretty much asked her for forgiveness. And I hope you guys stay with me on this one. This is a good one. This person now has stage 5 cancer. And so now they are so desperately trying to get her forgiveness. Now, she met them at her grandfather's funeral. And at that point, she said, I forgive you. Just leave me alone. Fast forward to where the cancer has gotten worse. This person know they only have a short time to live. They are scrambling to get a more definitive answer. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I am torn on this. I don't believe in being mean to this person. I think that whatever she did was right. Hey, I forgive you. I'm just trying to move on and live my life. Leave me alone. I'm good. Hey, I wish the best for you. This person obviously needs closure. So that's why we talked about it. And this goes perfectly with the subject. Thank you, Wanda, because this goes perfectly with the subject of living in the moment. And also, I told you, you have someone that you've wronged. Get reconciliation now with them. Reconcile with them in this moment. Don't wait till they're gone. Don't wait till the moment has passed. Don't wait for it to be too late for you to make right, make amends with the people in your life, because you never know what's going to come up in the future. See, he waited until he was sick before he wanted to make amends. She forgave him, and that should be enough. Here's the thing. When people are on their deathbed and you're talking to them, the comfort that you give them is for them while they are still here. That's the comfort to be able to allow them to be able to accept their fate. Whatever they tell you is what you're going to carry for the rest of your life, whether that be positive or negative. So a lot of the times we want to hear from the people that, especially if we love them and they're leaving us, we want to hear a positive word. We need that encouragement so we can move on with our lives in a manner. Yo, what's up, my man? Hey, thank you for showing up to the Simsational Gent live stream. Okay, real quick, this is Esteban. Yo, I appreciate you for being here, my friend. If you don't know who this is, I want to give a shout out real quick. I'm sorry I interrupted what I was talking about, but I really want to give, you come to the live stream, I'm giving you a shout out, okay? So this gentleman here talks about movie topics and different things that get you to think about older movies, about movies today, about certain genres and different things. The live stream, to me, is a great discussion that if you're nostalgic or you're just a fan, you might want to check this dude out. Check his live stream out. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to everybody here that's in the live stream today. I promise you, you won't regret it. There's good work out there that everybody's doing. There's good work out there you're doing, brother. I thank you for showing up, and I appreciate you. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Right? Real recognize real. I recognize real right here. Thank you for showing up, man. I really appreciate all of you. I really appreciate your participation. Let me nah, man, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. You gotta do it, man. You gotta give up props where props is due. Okay. There is no me without you guys. There is no show without you all in here. So I appreciate that. Yeah, check him out. It's really good conversations. I really like it. Check his channel out. Let's all support each other. Neil talks about this all the time. Hey, we grow together. We might grow at different rates, but we still, hey, each one, reach one, teach one. Okay. So That's what we got to do. I appreciate all of you guys. Okay. So I'm gonna finish up this point, and then I'll take questions, whatever. And if there's no questions, we'll close out the show. But I will say this: when someone is on their deathbed, what they want to hear from you is something to let them go out in peace, to be okay with crossing over to the other side. What they tell you is what you need to hear to continue to live your life. All right? I don't think my ex owes her person that wronged her, I'm going to keep it there, anything more than the forgiveness. She's not holding malice. She doesn't have to be his friend, though. She doesn't have to be in his life. She doesn't have to be there at the end. See, because the pain that he caused her was felt in my marriage. Oh, yeah. It was felt in my ex's life. There's things that she has gone through as a result of not getting past her past, which we talked about earlier in this live stream. Okay? So you see how all these connect? You see how all these stories connect? Last thing I'm going to say, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I didn't finish my point. Neil deGrasse Tyson was on with, what's the guy, this dude name? It was an older gentleman that had, okay. There was an older gentleman that had a show, and he always interviews people, all right? And so Neil deGrasse Tyson asked this interviewer, he said, if you could live forever, would you? And the guy was like, well, of course I would. He's like, but then if you lived forever, right, then why would you have to get out of bed? Why would you have to achieve anything right now? You have a long time, so there's no urgency. There's no urgency to do anything because you know, right? So us having a finite amount of time in this life is what gives us purpose. It what gives us drive to get out of bed. It's what helps us to be who we are. It shapes, it defines us. It lets us be the people that we need to be. It helps us make informed decisions. It helps us go out and do the things that we say we're going to do. It gives us an opportunity to shape life as we see it. For the little time that we have, it allows us to give happiness to others. It allows us to be our best selves and to live our best lives. So tell me what you think in the comments. For you guys that are still here, if you can, chat down someone. Tell me what you think about today's subject. What do you think about living for today? What do you think about? Do you think that when people live today, that they don't take enough account for the future? Do you think that's the average person's experience? I know for positive people, they usually look ahead. But what about the average person? What about negative people? Okay? I'm going to bring up this comment because I want to make sure I want to have a discussion. Okay. Yeah, he was talking to Larry King. Thank you. I was like, Larry, I want to say the wrong name, so I didn't want to say, I almost said Larry Imus. That wasn't right. Okay. But it was Larry King. You saw that, brother. Yes. And that's what I saw. Look, you got to understand. Let me tell you how things work for positive people. I came up with this topic because I found out my friend passed away. Yeah, all right. Sad on the inside. Okay? I am sad on the inside for that person not being here. But then I realized, like, all these connecting dots, man, everything that I saw this week fed in to this show today. Everything fed in for me to be able to give you guys the info and to talk about the things that I'm talking about today. That's how it works out for people that are positive. If this live stream would have crashed, I'd have brought it tomorrow. If there had been one person watching, that'd have been enough. This information is for somebody out there, okay? Brick Girls Go Stateside says, I was literally talking to a friend about this. Death is so scary, but it gives meaning and purpose to what we do every day. Absolutely. And that's exactly what Neil deGrasse Tyson was saying to Larry King. Yo, it gives us purpose. It gives us a reason to do what we do, to get out of bed, to keep pushing, to not stop, to never give up, to live your best life. Again, we keep coming back to that theme. That's why there's a reason. I almost lost my life 6.5 years ago in a car accident. That's why the theme of the show is. That's why I try to make people laugh. That's why I try to do all the things I try to do, is try to help other people, to try to do a little more for someone else than I do for myself. I hope you guys are getting that. Yeah, man. Hey, look, these topics many people may want to talk about. I'm not going to sit here and say this is going to be a funny show every time, okay? All right, I'm going to joke around, I'm going to laugh, I'm going to kid with you guys, but we got to talk about this stuff. The theme of this show is living your best life. How can you live your best life if you don't talk about these subjects? How you live your best life if you don't talk about the things that are hindering you from doing that? How do you live your best life if you aren't taking the opportunity to plan out and think about your future? If you don't know where you're going, if you don't know where you came from, how are you going to know where you're going? All we have is the now. I have the right now. Right now is what matters. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with that time? Let me know in the comments what y'all talking about. What y'all think about this? Hit me up. Let your boy know. Okay? All right. While y'all doing that, I'm going to go back. I don't know if I have any more of these. Oh, that was the last one. That was the last one. So if you missed it, we did we did memes of the week. They weren't the best. Some were pretty corny. I promise I'll try to find better. Again, my humor is a little raunchy at times. I'm sorry. But you got to understand, y'all. I was in the military for a long time working on submarines with other men. It gets funny. Okay? My sense of humor. But prior to that, my sense of humor was way over the place. Brick Girl Goes Stateside said, man, you need to get your mom, when you go have your mom on a live stream? Man, if I got my mom on a live stream, that video is not getting monetized ever. Ever. Because she don't hold back. She'd probably be good on the live stream. But she say some things and she will have y'all cracking up. Now I got to find a way to bring my mom on the live stream so I can make this happen. I might have to just bring her on and pre-record it, do a show, and then just put it out as a video. Let me know if y'all like that. Leave a comment down in the description. My mom has lived a lot of life, but the way she puts things, oh my God, you'll understand the reason I am the way I am. Because they ain't no bitch in no land of Sims. Excuse my French, but I ain't getting monetized for this either. So look, they ain't no bitch in no land of Sims. She don't give a shit. Okay? That woman there will speak her mind. She will tell you some stories. She don't care. And you know what? Don't she got it right? Don't moms have it right? Think about it. She's on the back end of her life. See, why is it that we wait to get old to not worry about things anymore, to not stress about them? See, you realize where you're at. You realize your time is limited. So why should you hold back? Maybe you didn't say something to somebody you wanted to. Maybe you missed out on telling somebody you love them. Maybe you didn't ask that person for a date. Maybe you didn't go ahead and tell somebody how much you loved and care about them. We wait to get old to do that. Why? Why do we do that? I'm going to tell you right now, this version of Sean, see, I was controlled for 20 years being in the military. This Sean lives the freest life. Right? I usually have a conversation with my daughter, and she says, man, or both of my daughters, like, man, I wish I could be a kid again. Look, I had a good childhood, okay childhood. I grew up poor, but I don't regret it. I like my childhood because it made me who I am. Okay? But here's the thing. I love being where I'm at now because I remember those times when lights got cut off. I remember them times when I was hungry. I remember those times when I was starving. I remember I was eating air sandwiches and wind pudding. Yeah. Okay? I remember those times. I don't want to go back to that. I'm in more control of my life right now. I ain't had my lights cut off as an adult. I've had food in my cabinets. I don't always want to eat that crap, but it's there. I've always had food. I'll be honest with you. I've been homeless twice while I was in the military. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know I was homeless twice when I was in the military? Yep. After my exes. I didn't give up. Kept pushing. I did what I had to do to get back to where I had to be at. But you know what the mindset I had when I was homeless twice? Even while receiving a paycheck in the military? I've lost it all, but I know how to get it back. Whoa! Boom! All right, let's see what we got here. Brick Girls Go Stateside says, I like the deep conversation, Sean. We don't always get to have these chats day to day when we are so busy. So it is nice to have a place where we can talk about the deep stuff. Shruff. You said shruff. I'm not trying to point you out. I said shruff. I hope you meant stuff. Because shruff could be like, you know, I live in a legal state for certain things, and that could be the shruff. The shruff, man. I'm being funny. I am so sorry. All right, see what next comment is. Brick Girls Go Stateside says, and yes, looking forward to meeting Mom. Oh my God. I can bring her on the show now. Oh my God. Whew. I set myself up for that one. Sounds amazing. I said a bunch of stuff, that part. Thank you, Wanda. Esteban, with age comes wisdom. With age comes wisdom. But why do we wait? Why can't we learn the now? I made a video. Go check it out. It was based on an article that I read called 50 Regrets of People Over 50. There's a link in that video down in the description. And I believe that the title of the video was about living with regrets. It's in my last 10 videos. If you are watching this in the pre-recorded video, please check that video out. Why do we wait? Don't wait to be 50 to have regrets. Live your best life now. That's what this whole topic was about. Mom says, yeah, bring her on sometime. Man, I'm scared. I'm scared to bring my mom on. Because you see this right here? This little pop filter. There's no filter with her. I think she'll be good. But I would love for her to come on and tell y'all one of her stories. Or we just jive back and forth and talk about old times. And this is the relationship I want to have with my daughters. I want them to adult. And I said, look, we can't go back to when y'all were kids. That time is done. But if you do what you're supposed to do, we're going to have an excellent time as adults together. I can promise you that. Me and my mom, I love having her when I was younger. And we don't talk all the time now. But man, when we do, it's 3-4 hours on the phone because it's some crazy conversations. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, look, everybody, I'm not going to hold you up too much longer. Thank you all for joining in today's live stream. Again, I want to thank all my guests. Please don't leave out yet. I want to make sure that I go through and see everybody that was here. We had Karen come in today. Hold on, let me switch camera. No, I don't want to switch camera views. I like this setup a little bit better. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. So we had Karen M from the House of Chill. Check out that channel. We also had Brick Girls Go Stateside. Thank you, ladies, for showing up. Flowers, Eggs, and Yeast was here earlier. My God, thank you. They have an excellent channel, baking, showing us ways to make creative things. Love it. And also, don't forget Buzz with Your Cuz, which I'm doing right now. Thank you, Cam. All right. Who else we had in here? We had Neil. I have a story to tell. Good buddy of mine, good friend. I appreciate your friendship. I've learned so much from you. I know you talk about how much you learned from me, but I learned from you, brother. Thank you very much. And, check out his video today. His story, he talked about having a big head, but he was smaller. That is quite hilarious, okay? We had my cousin in here, Big Esco, okay? Go check him out. Big Esco. He does all kind of funny stuff. This dude is blowing up. He also makes music. Love him. All right. Who else we got in here? Make sure. We got Miss Amici. Check out her and her clan and her tribe. Wanda, thank you for showing up. You brought a lot of good comments to the live stream. I think it's going to really help somebody later on, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for participating, because we had a really good conversation, and some of the things that you brought up tertiary conversations and stuff like that. So thank you very much for that. And then we had Esteban 979. Thank you, brother, for being here in the live stream. Thank you for checking out my live stream. I enjoy yours. Go check that brother out as well. Has great conversations. I know you're going to love it. Check out everybody here that was in the live stream today. I promise you, you will love their channel. If you are new to the channel and you come here to the Simsational Gen, I will shout you out. Okay, that's going to happen. I'm going to make sure I give love to people that show me love. You show me love, I'm going to give you love. Okay, that's how we grow. That's how we get better. That's happening. Okay. So, Mr. Michi said, enjoyed the live showing. Thanks for having me. No, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you guys really like these live streams. I hope you know that I take time to research these topics, to talk about it in a thoughtful and careful way, so that these discussions got to be had, right? We can have fun instead of these discussions. I can still laugh and talk about these things, and I hope that you guys do too. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. And Esteban says, I am going to check them all out. Yes, let's support each other. Okay, this ain't got to be. Let's support each other, man. Let's go out there and check each other's channel out. We ain't got to love everybody comments or content, but we should check each other out. We should support each other. We should give a watch, at least a comment, a like. And if you like this, please share this channel, this video with your people and your friends. And as you see videos from others that affect you, whatever it is, my new thing, I'm going to start doing it. So watch out for it. I'm going to start sharing videos that resonate with me. I'm not saying that all your videos don't all resonate with me. I'm not saying that. I was like, y'all, every content that everybody's put out, I enjoy. What I'm going to say is that, randomly, we got to start sharing each other's content. That's how we're going to get better. Okay. Brick Girls Go Stateside says, great live, Sean. I enjoyed it a lot. You know what? I enjoy you all. Hey, okay, everybody, real quick, check out their latest video. There's this stuff called Marmite. Before you leave, do not leave yet. We got to talk about Marmite. If you guys don't know what Marmite is, allow me to explain it to you. Okay, or go watch the video for Brick Girls Go Stateside. Figure out what Marmite is. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you, it's this vitamin spread, preservative spread that's supposed to, you can put it on bread, you can make it you put it in water. You can do so much with Marmite. You can eat it with cheese, right? Make sure you go check that video out because it explains all that stuff. But Marmite, okay. Now this is how I know about it. Okay, Brick Girls Go Stateside. I'm gonna tell you how I know about Marmite or Vegemite. It's because I've dated an Australian before. Okay, and that Australian came to my place and came here. No, I'm not trying to shout it out. I'm not trying to shout out Marmite. Do not eat that stuff, y'all. Oh my God. Look, when I took my first bite of that, I need y'all to know something. I'm not much of a puker, okay? Most of my stuff stay down. It's very rare. I can keep all this down and I can go all night on this. But Marmite, right? That's that look I had on my face. Y'all know what was coming. Okay? That stuff is terrible. Esteban. Muchas gracias, mi amigo. Muchas gracias. Okay? I am so grateful. Thank you. Says good stream and great chat. But back to the Marmite. People, go watch that video. It's funny. I was traumatized, okay? I was traumatized eating Marmite, so you don't want to do that, okay? Thank you all for watching. I know everybody got to go. Thank you all for staying here. It's 6:11 now. I'm going to go get off of here. I don't want to hold you guys' time up any longer. Thank you for watching the stream. Listen, like, comment, share, subscribe to the Sensational Gent and to everybody here in the live stream. There's great channels. You won't go wrong with subscribing to anybody here. My name is Sean C. I am the Sensational Gent, and this has been live stream number 5. Please stay tuned for live stream number 6 next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be back with another live stream. We'll talk about some more topics that we can get deep in, laugh together, joke together, have a drink or two together. Okay, people, have a good time. And last but not least, I'll be working on my next video for the fitness channel, Simsational Fitness and Wellness. Make sure you guys go check that channel out. There's some good information that I've used to stay in shape, help others get in shape, and I hope it helps you. So I hope you'll have a good night. And last but not least, live your best life.